Hi, I'm Dr. Hu Mei Lin. I'm a gynecologist and fertility specialist with Sunway Fertility Center. Today, I'd just like to talk about what to expect when you come and see your doctor for the first time. So, to prepare for your visit with your doctor, bring along with you all your medical reports, and if you have been taking note of what your periods are like, bring that along too. It is important for us to look through what you have done in the past so that we don't have to backtrack and we can just move forward with whatever treatments we plan to offer for you. When you come, dress appropriately, be prepared because we do need to examine you. For the man, sometimes we do examine you just to make sure that everything is okay, especially in your genital area. For ladies, we do tend to do a full gynecological examination, which will include a breast examination, a tummy examination, and often an internal examination too. We may then move on to do a pap smear for you if you haven't had one done recently. Because although it is important for us to help you to get pregnant, we also want you to get pregnant healthily. As part of your examination for the lady, we will also do a pelvic ultrasound. Now, the pelvic ultrasound involves an ultrasound probe being put into your vagina. It can be quite uncomfortable, but it will not be painful. It is an essential part of your examination because it helps us to look at the uterus and the ovaries, and it also will help us to determine how many eggs and how much time we have left to get you pregnant. When you come and see your doctor, it is important that both of you are on the same page and you understand what the aims of the visit is to your doctor. Do you just want to know why you are not getting pregnant? Some couples come and all they want to know is that they're healthy and then they're quite happy to just carry on their own merry way. For some couples that come, they are ready for some form of treatment. In which case, the discussion should be held between the two of you as to how far you want to go in terms of discussion and what is your end goal. How far you're willing to go and how fast you're willing to go to achieve a pregnancy. Each fertility journey is unique. When I see a couple, I will often have a long chat with them just to find out what their aims are, where they stand, how their relationship is performing, and what their health is like. And after a long discussion with the couple, then we will come to a conclusion as to what we can offer you. All treatments aim to do one thing, and that is to ensure that the sperm meets the egg to make a baby. Once that baby is made, then your pregnancy journey will begin. How the sperm will meet the egg can happen in many ways, and it may be as simple as tracking the egg that is developing in your body through serial ultrasounds. So perhaps you need to come and see your doctor 2 to 3 times first to ensure that your egg is growing. And when your egg achieves a certain size, we will then tell you, oh, it's time to have regular sex at these certain dates. This is what we call timed intercourse. Sometimes, instead of timed intercourse, we will then invite the male partner to come and give us a sperm sample, and after processing, we will then introduce the sperm back into the woman's body. This is what we call intrauterine insemination. And of course, at the extreme end of the spectrum is IVF, in vitro fertilization, where we give the lady a series of injections. We track how the eggs are growing. Once the eggs attain a certain size, we will give the final maturation injection to ensure that the eggs are matured. 36 hours later, the lady will come in and we will collect her eggs. The husband's sperm sample will be required on the day that we collect the eggs. Once the eggs are collected and the sperm is processed, the eggs and the processed sperm will meet in the lab in a petri dish, and there the babies will form. We will then grow these embryos 3 or 5 days before they are ready to either be frozen for future use or to be introduced back into their mom's body, and hopefully 2 weeks later we will have a pregnancy. Some couples have problems conceiving because of genetic issues that are pre-existing in their family line. For these couples, we do offer genetic testing before the embryo is placed back into the lady's body for a pregnancy. So when you come and see a doctor, don't be bashful and don't be shy. Share all the information that you have with us so that we'll be able to plan the journey for you. It may be the first step, but it's a very important step in your journey to becoming parents. See you soon.